Hello everybody out there and welcome back to another episode of Mail Time. We got a gigantic box here from Walmart. Some really cool stuff inside. But before we get into this box, I wanted to make mention of a few things and a little bit of an update on what you guys are going to be seeing on Mail Time for the next couple of months and why. Also, the rest of my Christmas stuff came. We'll talk about this in a moment. And with the Christmas stuff, though, came a couple of things that I got after Christmas, or that we got. I should say we, because Mike and I kind of go in things together. So, two other things that we got were mixed in there. So, they were already opened. But now that all the Christmas stuff is here, boxes are staying as boxes until mail time. Unless there are smaller boxes, but like I said, I'll get into that. So, let's finish the Christmas stuff first. Those of you that know, Mike, could you grab that box real quick up there while I'm explaining it? Recently... I've been getting into getting the replica badges for Pokemon, and I do have a comment about Pokemon. That's one of the two things I want to talk about. For those of you that didn't see, I mentioned this or I showed these on a live show. I ended up finding and getting the first set of Pokemon badges. I've always wanted a replica set of the badges. I thought they really look cool. They have some nice, what do you call it? They're nice. They were nicely made, and they're very super cheap if you find them from Japan. They're literally under 20 bucks. Really nice, in the box that they come in is really nice as well. I was kind of surprised these first four didn't, but for those of you that are Pokemon fans that have always wanted the badges and never played the card game, but liked the badges and would have liked to have had them in your collection, you can. They have all the gym badges on eBay and online. They're really nice little replicas, and I really like the designs that they have, especially the first. This was my childhood right here when I was in high school and junior high school, so it's really cool to finally own the first 8. But this isn't part of mail time. This I got a while ago, and I got that way before Christmas. But my brother knew about those badges, and him and my mom went out and actually went and got, as you guys can see, the four Orange League badges, which is where Ash went next after the Kanto League and before Johto. Here's the other two. I wanted to show the art design on them. Really cool. I feel bad that they weren't on a cardboard like the others, but I'm really happy I got these 4. I'm looking to get all the badges, and then I'm going to make like a, what do you call it, a collage of them, and then put them in a frame or something. I have so many extra frames around the house. But anyway, also got the Battle Frontier badges in gold, which was really cool. And then finally, I need to get more gym badges, and these aren't gym badges. These are villain emblem badges, but it's really cool to have these to put around the gym badges, because as you go along in the game or in the anime, the villains change from Rocket to Team Plasma. There's Galactic, Flare, which I don't know Flare at all, and then there's Magma and Aqua as well. Don't know Magma or Aqua, but anyway. Those are the badges. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, and it was mentioned on a Pokemon video. I don't want to mention the comment. I don't want to out anybody, and I don't want to get too far into it. But a few people messaged me about it, and I just wanted to state this. Collecting, whether it be comic books, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, anime, figures, toys, collectibles, stuff from movies, what have you, collecting, regardless of what it is ageless. My channel is, it's always been about the comics, and comics will always be at the heart of this channel, but this channel this year, like I said, is going to be an everything channel, so it is going to be a melting pot of a lot of things. I've done Pokemon card openings, and I'm planning to do a lot more, and there's a new set coming out soon. I have a Magic card opening coming soon. I've got mail time here. We've got some toys and collectibles that I'm going to be doing reviews of. Right now, it's heavy in Star Wars because that's all the new stuff that's coming out. But really soon, there's going to be a lot of different other things coming for the channel. As far as, I don't like calling them reviews, but technically they are. But they're really just showcasing certain things. The Pokemon card opening, stuff like that. These are things I enjoy. I enjoy a little bit of everything, and that's why I enjoy sharing that with you guys on this channel. Watch what you like. I would love for you guys to watch everything, but I know it's impossible. I'm trying to do a video a day. So far it's working out, but I'm sure there will be days here and there where I won't have a video, but I do a lot of things, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, if it's something you don't like, then you're welcome to skip over it. If it's Pokemon, if it's toys, what have you. Like I said, I would love for you guys to like everything, but again, certain people like certain things and certain people like other things. Me, I'm a little bit of everything. I like a little bit of everything. So I delve into many things. So there will be a lot of new things on this channel, and there's podcasts. I've got a lot of different shows lined up as well. So with the spotlights and stuff that I do on here, there's going to be a lot of other stuff on Comic Frontline. The Funko Spotlight will be coming back very soon from Michael and myself. So look forward to a lot of things. But anyway, that's my little thing I wanted to make mention, and that is collecting, regardless of what it is ageless. There is no age stamp on anything at all, literally, anymore. So there's another announcement, but first let's get into the last two things that actually came with the Christmas stuff that was open. You guys know Mike got that gigantic box of Hot Wheels Star Wars vehicles. Well, some vehicles weren't in it, so we got the Y-Wing. I will be opening this on this video. I just wanted to show it off really quickly first. I'll be opening this after we get through the Walmart box. Let me actually move this to over here right now. And I also got, for those of you that saw the Christmas haul on Brooklyn Boys, you guys saw I got an X-Wing model snap tight vehicle. I went out and grabbed a TIE Fighter to go along with Poe's X-Wing. I will be putting this TIE Fighter together in a video. I did mention this when I was doing my first order TIE Fighter spotlight. No glue required, no nothing. You literally just snap it together and that's it. And this actually has what do you call it? Sounds and lights. When I do the put this together, when I do the build video for this, I will have Poe's X-Wing on the table as well to show you guys. I put that together. When it comes to X-Wings, those are my favorite Star Wars vehicles, so I got a bit excited. And literally an hour after opening all my gifts on Christmas, I had that X-Wing put together. These are super easy to put together. Really, honestly, this is, once again, just another TIE Fighter to add to the Star Wars collection of vehicles that we are building. So, really cool stuff. Alright, before we get into this box, which is a huge Walmart box, I wanted to make a small announcement about mail time. And you guys might notice this after next week's mail time, because I do have one thing I found online that I really want to grab. For the next couple of months, mail time might be a little bit smaller. Not saying it's going to be, you know, not that it's going to be tiny itty bitty things like just like little vehicles like this. It'll have stuff, but it won't be as big as like this Walmart box. If we do once in a great while, that's a lot. The reason for that is there is something, and we will be announcing what that something is at the end of February, and it involves certain things that we want to get. And in order to do that, we are kind of, again, we are not rich. So we are delving into our mail time pockets for this stuff, and you guys will see when we make the announcement on what this is. It's just something we're planning for April. The announcement of what it is will be most likely at the beginning of March. If I get too excited about it, maybe the end of February. But it's going to be us delving into a little bit of that extra mail time money. So for the next couple of months, mail time might be a little bit smaller, but it'll pay off in the end when you guys see what we're planning for April, because there's going to be, I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say after this event in April, there's going to be a lot more stuff for this channel for a while as well. So anyway, that's the little announcement. Mail time is not going to go on the shelf, and again, I've gotten emails from several people already. You guys are welcome to send stuff if you'd like. Contact me, you know how. But right now, let's talk about a box I got, and it's from Walmart. Clubbing at Walmart. Yeah, today was Tom. Let me put this box down now. Today was Tommy's birthday, so that's why this video is actually going up on Friday, which I'm sure the haul video will be later on tonight. And also, don't forget, tonight is Dark Avenger Live, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But because of Tommy's birthday, we didn't do this earlier. It's amazing. I can't believe my son's already 2 years old. It's crazy stuff right there. And he's going to be so happy when he gets older, because he's going to be like, Dad gets all the really cool stuff, and he's going to be like, Uncle Mike, can I borrow some of your things that you got? And anyway, maybe Tommy one day will have his own channel, and he'll be doing cards and toys and comic books too. A dad can dream. It felt just like yesterday. I was in the hospital for a whole night waiting for him to come, and then it turned out he was a C-section anyway. Crazy, but Very true. So let's open the box and see what is inside. Oh boy, my baggies. The baggies I ordered are here. Look at all these bags. Look at that. All these baggies. See? This is what I order. This is not what I ordered. Get out. Mike, take that. I didn't order those. Those are just bonus stuff. So, alright. Let's do the small little things first. Get back over here, stupid thing. Okay. To go with the Y-Wing, I have two other Hot Wheels vehicles that I'll be opening on this video. And I ended up finding a Snowspeeder and a Naboo Starfighter, which I believe is the end of all the vehicles, at least that I want. I don't need the Phantom, and I don't need any of the other ones. So I wanted really the Rebel Alliance vehicles, and with these, I'm officially done. We'll be opening these two as well in a moment. Now this we won't be opening on this video. This is going to get its own video. Now you guys saw the first order TIE Fighter. You saw the exclusive from Toys R Us. Well, this is Walmart. So we're going to talk about an exclusive from Walmart, and that is the Star Wars Resistance X-Wing. Basically, this is Poe's X-Wing, except it's in white and blue instead of black and orange. And I like this X-Wing a lot more. I am giving you guys a bit of a warning here. There have been problems. I've seen this with a few reviewers already who got Poe's X-Wing. There were a lot of issues with the cannons on Poe's X-Wing. They've been bent. They weren't straight. With the Walmart exclusive, that problem was rectified. So this X-Wing should have completely straight, no problem cannons. It looks more like the traditional X-Wings, except it's blue instead of red. The wings themselves are still like Poe's X-Wing, which is different from the X-Wings from the episodes 4 through 6. But still, I wanted my own big X-Wing to go with my big TIE Fighters. Now, if they ever rectify the problems with Poe's X-Wing, you're damn right. If I have 2 TIE Fighters, I'll get another X-Wing. But I'm waiting to see what reviewers say. I know that they did do a recall where you could send in the cannons and they send you straight ones. I don't want to buy an X-Wing, get the bad cannons, send them away, and have to wait to get the new ones again. That's too long. And beside the point, I have an X-Wing, so I'm happy. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get Poe's X-Wing when they fix things up. And the new movie, Star Wars Rebels, coming this year. So I'm sure there'll be more X-Wings to come. So look forward to a video on this. Jeez, I have so many videos. So many things that I'm going to be spotlighting within a week. Ish. It depends. Whatever I feel like uploading on certain days. I have already a nice archive of video spotlights. I keep calling them reviews. Spotlights. So, if you guys would like to see it sooner rather than later, I'll push it forward. Let me know in the comments below. So let's open up these awesome vehicle. I've been itching to open up the Y-Wing, so let me open the Y-Wing up. This was the hardest one to find. I actually had to go on eBay and I got lucky and I found it for like $10. For some reason, the Y-Wing is a really hard to find Hot Wheel. So just be well aware that when you're looking for these online, make sure you find a good seller. Number one, of course, you always want to find a good seller. But number two, make sure you're not getting, what do you call it, cheated. Because these are just small little micro machines after all. Alright, let's look at this first one. I don't, these are kind of, they're okay. But to be honest, I'm going to find a way to display these without their stand at some point. But anyway, this is made of a hard plastic. But this is, all the rest of the Y-Wing is complete die cast. Except for the cannons, which are also made of a soft plastic. This is all die cast, though. All this is die cast. You can't feel it because these things are so small, but it is die cast. So, there's the Y-Wing. I love the Y-Wing. This is gorgeous. I love the exhaust and everything. Really nice. And this is, for some reason, they titled it Gold Leader. So, that's the Gold Leader one. I thought that if they titled it Gold Leader, they would bring out another Y-Wing. I guess they didn't. I've looked everywhere. Maybe they will as time moves forward. All right, let's do the Snowspeeder next, because Snowspeeder, this was one of my favorite. This reminds me so much of Rogue Squadron. Looking at these again, after so long. And I've actually played Rogue Squadron. If you'd like to check it out on Brooklyn Boy's old gaming channel, you're welcome to. I think I'm going to go back to Rogue Squadron as... Ooh, this is heavy metal. I'm thinking of going back to Rogue Squadron 2 and 3. 2 and 3? I don't know, but I'm looking to go back into all the Rogue Squadron games minus the N64 original because right now I don't. But if they make it downloadable, which I'm sure it is by now on the Wii U, I might get it. But this is made of, except for the cannons, the blasters, this whole thing is die-cast metal, and you could feel the weight with this one. This is really nicely detailed. I'll tell you guys, Hot Wheels really went all out for these. These look really nice. And I've owned Hot Wheels before, but the way they've done these Star Wars vehicles or ships or whatever you want to call them, they're really nice. Really nice. And if you're a kid, you're going to love just around with these. Really cool. I irritated Mike and Ellie on Christmas when I got my X-Wing and TIE Fighter with these. All right, so let's open up the Naboo. Now, if I had a choice between any of the ships, I always ran for one of two. The X-Wing, of course. I always did X-Wings first, but then right after the X-Wing, just to see how a level would look, I always went for the Naboo. That was the first code I put in on Star Wars Rogue Squadron all the time, was to get the Naboo Starfighter. I love the Naboo Starfighter. It is my second favorite vehicle to pilot in Rogue Squadron. Again, this is all die cast. This is plastic. This is a softer plastic, and this is plastic. But the rest, all of this, the body and this is all die cast metal. And I love the silver finish in the front and on the underneath. This is gorgeous. Now this, I believe, needs this, though. I believe this will kind of push it out a little bit more. This is gorgeous. I love these three vehicles. These were the three. I feel like with that big pack, that 11 pack, I feel bad that they left these two out more than the Naboo, because when they were doing like the X-Wings and the Y, I feel like they put 2 TIE Fighters in and they put 2 X-Wings in. It would have been cool if they put an exclusive X-Wing, an exclusive TIE Fighter, go out and buy the original X-Wing and TIE Fighter, and then would have stuck these 2 in as well. The Naboo, it would have been cool if they made it 12, an even number, and they stuck the Naboo in too. But I'm not going to sit here and bash that 11 vehicle set because it was really awesome. The gold, Slave 1 and the gold Millennium Falcon were well worth the box, and that was a Target exclusive. So these are really awesome vehicles. I would definitely, if you are a fan of Star Wars and willing to, and remember when I say this, this is the most important thing. Look for these, look everywhere. Don't go to one website. Don't go to 2, go to several. Pay a reasonable amount of money for these. And when I say reasonable, I mean anything over $10 for one is ridiculous. If you can find them under $10 each, you should definitely grab a few of these. They are well worth the money. They are beautifully, beautifully detailed. I would have liked a few that are weathered, and I would have loved an AT-AT or an AT-ST. But for right now, if they're only doing the flying vehicles, that's fine. I still love them. I know that there is a titanium series which did the AT-ST and the AT-AT. I'm just not going to go into the titanium now. I feel like that this is basically topping off our Star Wars. We are going to be moving forward with other things after this for a little while. We don't want to become a specific toy or collectible. We don't want to fall into a rut with the same stuff. So we want to kind of mix things up a little bit. So I think this will be good. We're good with Star Wars for now. So coming up next, we'll kind of mix things up a little bit and get a couple of different things now again. But as always, you guys know I love Star Wars. I love these Hot Wheels vehicles. I'm really excited, and I'm going to actually bite my fingers. I will not open this until I'm ready to do the video because I really like doing the TIE Fighter on video. So I'm not going to open this until on video. I might cut the tape and make sure that, the cannons and everything came straight because I'm kind of paranoid. Don't ask me why. I just feel paranoid. Even though everybody that reviewed this kind of said they were straight. Call me paranoid. I want to make triple sure that mine came straight. But I will not put it together until the video. I'm really excited to put this together, though. Look, I'm excited. I never had a gigantic X-Wing. The biggest X-Wing I had was the model, and that's only about yay big. So that's it for this mail time, guys. Remember what I said, mail times are going to be a bit smaller, not gigantically smaller, but a bit smaller, because we're going to be taking a little bit of that extra money and putting it towards something big in April. So hopefully you guys are cool with that. Mail time, we'll try to do at least one a week, even if it's small, something once a week. Stay tuned for more stuff. I won't be doing videos on these, because obviously these are special for mail time. So get a great look at these now, because they're gorgeous. They might end up in the background somewhere. I mean, if you guys would like me to talk about it on a live show or show them off and talk about them more on a live show, let me know. Dark Avenger Live is every Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless a little earlier or a little later. Always follow the Twitter. I am learning to use Twitter a lot more now, and I'm enjoying it. So keep an eye on my Twitter, and I will tweet if the show is going to be late, if it's going to be on a different day, if it's going to be earlier. But yeah, so tentatively 9:30. I know for sure tomorrow night it will be at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to see a little bit more of these, let me know, and I'll showcase them a little bit more on the live show, because live show is basically us talking with you guys and having a great conversation. That's the importance of the live show every week, and why we're making sure we do it every Friday now. So that's it for this video. Look forward to another mail time next week. We do have something in the works, and I'm probably going to be ordering that tonight. So look forward to that. And until then, guys, look forward to a lot of really great videos coming your guys' way. Probably this will be the only one on Friday, because there's the haul video and the live show. But we'll see where the weekend goes, and we'll see. I might take a break on the weekend to do some community play on Frontline Gaming Zone. So if you're not subscribed to Frontline Gaming Zone, give it a sub. I actually found something really interesting out with the PlayStation 4. I'll talk more about it on the haul video, so keep an eye out for that. Take care, everybody. Links in the description below. Connected to Frontline Gaming Zone, Comic Frontline, Zone 4 Podcast, Last Ember Press. All awesome sites that you guys should definitely check out. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of all the stuff I showed here. And if you would like to talk about collecting his ageless or any of these, or you want to put I wouldn't say, don't speculate what's coming in April. You'll never guess it. So no speculation. The last we're going to talk about it until the announcement at the beginning of April, at the beginning of March. So that's it. So look forward to another mail time next week. Take care, everybody, and I will see you guys in the next video.